And on the way next, how drones could really be helping during the pandemic. We'll get into that after your news next. Another area too, drone delivery.
Yeah.
How are drones going to be able to help us during this pandemic? What is that going to look like? So we're talking right now to Michael Zahra, the CEO of Drone Delivery Canada, about what that looks like right now for their company. Good morning, Michael. Thanks so much for your time.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So, yeah, we've seen some drones being used for different purposes throughout this pandemic. What are you seeing with your company and how you're getting involved in managing this pandemic?
So for us, it's a perfect use case. Our drone logistics system can be used to bring products into or outside to a community. It could be a rural community. It could be a First Nations community in particular, which are typically very hard hit in these situations because of the lack of infrastructure and high-quality health care.
What kind of things are you seeing yourself being involved in delivering? What kind of, is it medical supplies? Is it food? I mean, what can you guys do?
So we're speaking to the government about all of those applications. We could be used just to deliver sundry items where you want to limit person-to-person contact. Mm-hmm. We could also be bringing medical supplies in, or food, or emergency aid. We could also be bringing blood samples out of the community into a lab for testing, for instance, for coronavirus.
So could this be something that people could look at and say this is an area for employment in terms of who's running these drones, who's kind of behind the scenes in order to make these deliveries actually happen?
Oh, absolutely, especially in First Nations communities. If we do implement a project, typically we're employing about a dozen people incrementally in the community. We're not taking jobs away or taking opportunities away from other delivery services. So it is definitely a job creation opportunity.
What stage of development are we at here? Is this something that you can do today? Do you have the infrastructure and the systems in place to start transporting these things today, or is there a ramp up?
Well, absolutely. We are commercially up and running. We're operational. We're not a startup, so we are ready to implement if the government needs us for any remote communities or First Nation communities immediately.
Okay, so Michael is the CEO of Drone Delivery Canada. Is that a standalone company, or do you guys work in conjunction with other delivery services? So would you be working hand in hand with a company like Amazon, for example, or are you just on your own?
We are on our own. We do have a commercial partner who is Air Canada. So between the two of us, we can reach literally anywhere in Canada.
Wow.
But we are an independent company. We could do deliveries for literally anybody.
Wow.
Now, you say you're talking with the government, working with them. What's the response been like, and has there been any partnerships forged? Are you doing anything with the government during this pandemic?
It's a little early right now. We've had some very good discussions with Health Canada, as well as Transport Canada, as well as a number of health agencies across the country in the different provinces. They see the value. It's just a matter of getting things going, because obviously they're busy with a number of other initiatives. But we're optimistic that they'll see this as an opportunity. And we can get going right away. So
if someone's listening, they're just an individual and they just want to take advantage of some of your services, is that an option?
Not really. It's more of a B2B application. There's an infrastructure that we would be able to put in place.
Okay.
We fly from an automated depot to an automated depot, so it's not really a consumer application. Ultimately, the consumer could benefit by getting products or medical supplies or blood tests done, but it's really a business-to-business application.
I see. Interesting. Yeah. Wow. So this is really actually kind of great for your company, right?
Well, it's great as a use case, I would say. The whole situation is difficult for everybody, but this demonstrates a perfect use case for drone delivery.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah,
wow.
Timing's right, yeah.
All right. Michael, thank you so much for your time this morning. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.